Hello, so this is what I did during last week at kickboxing training. Of course, every time you start training you need to do a warm-up first. We did a little bit of jogging, jumping around, rope skipping, etc. And as always, sit-ups, push-ups, and all sorts of aerobic exercises. Now, I'm the one who gives the stretching in this class. So when you start training, you should stretch nice and gentle, very gently. And when you're super tired at the end of the training, that's when you want to go really hard with the stretching. But this is at the beginning of the class, nice and easy just to loosen up. Now here's hitting the pads. There's a lot of kicks, but of course I only show you a few seconds, otherwise this would be a very long and boring video. It's summertime here now, so it's starting to get kind of difficult to work out during the afternoon, but you always feel great afterwards regardless. So we also train elbows and knees, in case you were wondering. And this class also has ground fighting, and some of the guy who's holding the pads for me now is actually gonna fight in an MMA match this weekend. So he's been training for grappling and striking with MMA gloves and all that while we were training for kickboxing. Here's some combinations on the bag. The key to get good power is hip rotation. That bag is really hard. The other guy who's holding the bag, he was actually kicking it with his shin guards on because he said it hurt him. Yeah, boxing drills. We do 100 jabs and then 100 crosses, and then we switch guards and do it again. That's just to start. Then we do these sequences, first the 1-2, and then we keep adding more punches to the combination and adding intensity as we add more punching until we get to 31 punches. Right here you can see there's more, and consecutively adding more and more. It's going forward and then coming backwards with the other guard. So we work both guards always. Now that guy, his name is Gaston. He's very good with his hands, so he was helping me train my boxing. He's quite a good boxer, and because of his size and weight, he punches it like a truck. Now these last ones, I'm gonna be hitting it harder. Here. Here it's a dodge and counter-attack exercise. He asked me to hit him hard. He actually doesn't feel anything. I still don't feel comfortable going all out on him, but he really doesn't feel it. He's a very tough guy. Okay, this is Daniel, the coach, who's holding it. This, I don't know what you call it in English, but he just bought that recently, so it was fun to work with that one, working on the hooks. Now, of course, we did a lot of sparring, but I'm just gonna put some snippets of what we did, and I'll make a separate video about the sparring, so this doesn't become too long. I'll comment on the full sparring rounds in separate video, or maybe 2 separate videos if it's too long. Now that guy is a jiu-jitsu practitioner actually. He just got into kickboxing now. He's from Venezuela. I hurt my foot kicking someone. I don't know what it was. Stings a little bit, but it's okay. I actually discovered what cut my foot afterwards. It was a Venezuelan guy who didn't take his earrings off. I'll show it on the sparring video. So he also got a cut behind his ear. After that, he learned to take that off when we were going to train. Here I am with the same guy again. He's a little bit, he lacks technique because he comes from grappling, but he's got a lot of spirit. He just goes forward all the time, and even if he gets punishment, it's pretty fun to train with him. Unfortunately, this guy, we had a collision and he hurt his eyebrow, but you'll see it in the other video. Anyway, that was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Was